Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda if you're new here, and in today's video we are doing this ultra defining wash and go routine. Now normally my wash and go routines are pretty basic. It's basically me just running each product through my hair, raking it out, and I usually separate all my curls. This is because I generally prefer volume over definition. So when I started to do this routine, I noticed it did take a little longer and did have more steps, but these juicy, chunky curls are everything. I am absolutely loving the results of this wash and go and these steps that I did today. So if you guys want to see how I got these results, then let's get started. What I'm doing right now with this cap on my head is wet plopping. Since I just came from the shower and had to set up my studio and everything like that, I wanted to make sure my hair was going to stay soaking wet and also retain its shape. If you can see here, my hair is kind of compiled at the bottom of this cap, and that is really going to help the curls shrink up and scrunch up and make a really good base for before I apply my products. So for my routine today, I'm gonna want really hydrating products. So I'm gonna start with the Rizos Curl Defining Cream. I don't know if you guys can tell, but after taking my cap off, all of my curls are super juicy and chunky, stuck together, and that's exactly what we want to get all of that definition. All right, so I'm gonna take my curl cream and start applying it into my hair without breaking up the clumps. So you're going to want to run the products through your hair. You can make kind of like a 4 with your fingers and distribute it like this, but keeping those clumps of hair together. Don't forget the layers underneath here as well. If you guys want to go ahead and section your hair to do this, I would definitely recommend that if that's something you normally do. For me, I have thin enough hair that I can just apply all my products at once. If you find that the clumps of hair have kind of separated a little bit, another tool that's really good for defining your hair is a Denman brush. I would take the Denman brush or any brush and run it through your hair. You can make as many sections as you like out of it. Also, if you have sections like me that don't really like to clump together, the back of my hair really doesn't like to clump. It kind of likes to do its own thing. So using a Denman brush and making those sections is really going to help. And I'm going to go ahead and scrunch in between each step. So now that I'm done with my curl cream, you guys can see my hair is super clumped together. We're gonna go in with a gel to set the hair. For this, I'm gonna be using my favorite gel. This is the Ouidad Advanced Climate Control Stronger Hold Gel. So I don't want to disturb any of the clumps I just made, so I'm going to be squeezing this into my hand and kind of running it over my curls. So my hair looks really good right now. It looks exactly how I would want it to get those very defined curls. Just the final step to this is going to be to flip my hair over upside down and scrunch. When I bring my hair back up, I'm going to have a little bit more volume so it's not so stuck to my head, just because we did apply a lot of products with soaking wet hair, which is going to weigh it down a little bit. So to finish my wash and go, I am going to let it air dry until it's about 50% dry. And then since it is soaking wet and it's going to take a very long time to air dry, I am going to diffuse the rest of the way. Now, if you guys have a little bit more time, you can wet plot before you start air drying or diffusing. This is going to help, as I was kind of doing in the beginning, to retain the water and also help create the shape of those really tight curls. So what I'm gonna do is just flip my head over, apply the cap, and wait for about 10 to 15 minutes. What you can do while you're waiting, do your makeup, get changed, anything like that. It's going to hold in all the water so you're not getting your clothes soaking wet. I know Hi Felicia, when she wet plops, she does her makeup and things like that. So it's a good way to get other things done while you're really creating a shape and helping to avoid frizz. Alright guys, so here is my hair 100% dry. As you can see, my hair has tons of definition. It doesn't have as much volume as it normally has, and that's because usually I pick volume over definition, so my hair routine is a little bit different. From here, you guys can go ahead and fluff your hair out. I like that there's like literally no frizz, so I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. I am going to finish it off with a little bit of oil, and then you can separate these huge chunks of curls here. I'm going to be using the Ouidad Mongongo Oil. This is a really good lightweight oil and it smells amazing. So yeah guys, these are the results of my ultra defining wash and go routine. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial.